Infield playing it at the corners, protecting a potential Holroyd bunt here. Second baseman's a long way away. First pitch swinging for Holroyd. He flares it up into foul territory. Probably best if it gets down for the Owls, because that could have been deep enough to score the run for Bush. And here in the top of the sixth inning in a tie game, you would love an RBI sac fly from Carson Holroyd if you're the Bees.
Yeah, you saw it early on from Smith County. Hit it deep to right field for Holroyd. Like you said, you're just trying to put it high in the air out to the outfield. You've got speed there in Collier Bush. Maybe Green tries to move up to third in the process.
Huddleston on deck in the hole. Caden Shanks tied up at 1. Smith with the 0-1 to Holroyd. That one again blocked behind the plate by Ty Martin. Evens up at 1. 93 pitches for Dallas Smith.
Of course, got to be taken out before right at 120. The max.
1-1. Smith, now Holroyd shows bunt. He pulls it back as it misses for a ball, 2-1. The mind games being played right now as the chess match begins. If you bunt it, you probably want to put it down that, I don't even know where you want to put it. You want to flare it up.
Between the pitcher and whatever corner infielder you want.
He's going to show bunt again. Pulls back, and it's 3 balls, 1 strike. The base is empty, but there's danger looming in that Upperman dugout right now at a 3-1 count. Still nobody out. He's worked through so many jams already in this game. Smith trying to pull one out again. 3-1. Holroyd shows bunt. Backs off and misses ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Evan Huddleston, the 9-hole hitter. And we're going to have a trip to the mound here for Smith County, and it may be time for a Hall Sports and Outdoors call to the bullpen. Dallas Smith's been very good, but there will be a change. New pitcher for the Owls. When we come back, tense moments here in Carthage. From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Welcome back. It's time for a Hall Sports and Outdoors call to the bullpen for the Smith County Owls. They give the ball to the right-handed sophomore, Jaden Preston. And this is a big spot. The bases are loaded with nobody out. It's felt like, Jacob, Upperman has been pushing up and maybe going to break through at certain points throughout this game. Now it's the toughest situation you can have as a reliever. Top of the sixth inning, tied up at 1, and Evan Huddleston's at the plate, and looming is one of the best bats in the entire state in the form of Caden Shanks. Big moments here in this non-district matchup.
Yeah, and for Preston, in a couple of appearances on his game-changer stats against Pope John Paul in 4 innings, he gave up 7 runs against York Institute, didn't give up any, only went in 1 inning in that York Institute. So 5 innings of work so far, 7 runs. But we also saw that with Dallas Smith, who just went. He had a really good outing before now in this inning, and we felt at some point the Bees were going to get it going. And for the Bees, they'd really like to do it now.
Evan Huddleston shows bunt, now backs off as the infield plays in. First pitch misses for ball 1 for Preston. Is going to be in the mid-70s with a fastball. Trying to work in the off-speed as well. Trying to protect home plate. Force at any base for the Owls defensively. Huddleston with a 1-0 count. Swings at this one. Sends it deep into center field. Kylan Johnson ranges back. Should be deep enough to score the run. Johnson still going back. Green going to hold it second. It is an RBI sac fly, and the tie is broken. Upperman with a 2-1 lead. But honestly, that's not the worst case scenario for Preston on the mound because the runner stays at second, a double play gets you out of the inning, and it's 2-1.
But you have to face Caden Shanks.
Now, Braden Green probably could have gone to third on that one.
It was a good throw by Kylan Johnson.
It was a
as
good
well.
throw by Kylan Johnson. Green's got enough speed there. Here comes Caden Shanks. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk.
Ooh.
He hasn't had a base hit in a couple of games. That is very rare. First pitch, that was a sick breaking ball.
That was a
missed.
boomerang.
1-0. Shanks so far, he's walked and scored a run, flown out and grounded out. First appearance here against Preston. This one misses inside. Jaden Preston, 1-0 or 2-0 rather. And again, you don't want to necessarily give anything for Shanks to hit, but Justin Fallon's on deck, and he is very dangerous as well. Trying to get out of this inning. 2-0. This one's ripped up the middle. Shortstop tips off the glove of Martin. Green going to hold. Martin laid out for it, sliding over to his right. The bases are loaded with one out for Justin Fallon.
Yeah, it was sharply hit enough that Martin had a range to his left, kind of slid. It kind of bounced off his leg, and so it loads the bases now for Justin Fallon, who obviously we've seen has a good amount of power this season.
And that one's going to be a single for Caden Shanks as Martin had to slide over to it. It would have been a really impressive play, so it'll be a single. And now Fallon looking to get it rolling here. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI double, a single, a stolen base, and now he's got the bases loaded in a one-run ball game. There's that big boomerang slider, and it was a called strike, 0-1. That pitch started behind Fallon and slid in. The slider action on it,
It moves.
It may have been a generous call, but a pitch like that, you've earned it. It's
yeah.
0-1. Went to it again. This one's rolled over. Ranging is Martin, and he can't get that one cleanly. One run will score. Another run heading for the plate. Martin's got a great arm. Here comes the throw, and plenty of time, and he is out. One run scores for Upperman. Martin with a great arm. Of course, the quarterback of the football team throws him out at home. Ty Martin able to put the tag down. It's 3-1, and another Upperman player out on the base pass. Been a story of the last 3 weeks for this Bees team.
That was a heck of a play by Riley Martin just to stick with the baseball after kind of booting it out to his right, able to track it down, make a good throw to home, a long throw to home, but still the damage not done for the Bees. Second and third with Alec Wilson.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Well, that one, a single and an RBI for Justin Fallon, his second of the day, his third hit as he continues to be scorching hot at the plate. Little break yesterday for him, but since then he's been locked in. This one is foul tipped, and now out there on the mound, Jaden Preston, rather.
He's been throwing strikes.
He's on the doorstep of relatively limiting the damage.
Yeah.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Only 2 have come across for Upperman. Runners at second and third. The 0-2 coming home. Trying to rip it off again. That time misses upstairs, 1-2.
Yeah, that breaking ball's special.
Almost looks like it's faster than the fastball when it fires in there.
It sometimes does.
Lots of speed on the base paths for Upperman. Shanks at third, Fallon at second. Wilson trying to put something in play. He's walked a couple of times today. There's a fastball that misses upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuce is wild. 2-run ball game. Jaden Preston trying to limit the damage here. Top of the 6th, the 2-2. Slider again, that time it missed. And pivotal moment here, full count, 3-2. Good hitter Chris Worsing is on deck, and he's due. And had a base hit in this game. Only reached once on a fielder's choice. 3-2 payoff pitch coming here from Jaden Preston. Takes his time, now delivers in. Slider swung on and missed. A Birdie's Lounge strikeout as he does relatively limit the damage, but the tie is broken. Upperman brings 2 runs across. We'll head to the bottom half, and Wyatt Curtis back out onto the field and to the mound for the Bees. Coverage is presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseychevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Wyatt Curtis back to work. He's only thrown 62 pitches. The question will be, does he get over 75? If he gets over 75, it's his ball game. If he doesn't, you could see a change for Upperman. He could be available on Tuesday. They keep him below 75 pitches. That'll be up to Wes Shanks to decide here, probably in this half inning. Due up for the Owls, who now trail by 2, is 2-3-4. If they're going to have a rally, it's going to be this part. Wyatt Claywell, Evan King, and Ty Martin. Due up in this half inning. Claywell so far 0 for 1 with a walk, and he's grounded into a double play. And this is going to be a pinch hitter.
Max Long.
Max Long going to be the pinch hitter here. As the first pitch in from Curtis is waved at and missed, and he sees a new batter in there and going to rev up that fastball again. We saw it first time through the lineup over and over and over again. So Long stands in the 0-1. This one rolled weakly. Could be a tough play. Allison ranges up, bare hands it, and throws to first in time to record the first out of the inning.
Yeah, rookie Allison is one of the best defensive catchers that we have in the area, and he has shown that off today. He's thrown behind runners. He's come out of his crouch and gotten some plays in front of the plate. He's been really, really good.
Only the one mistake where the ball didn't come out of his hand clean when he's going to throw behind the runner. Other than that, been locked in. Standing in here, Evan King. First pitch, got him chasing at that one as he rips it off again, 0-1. King so far today, 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run scored. He's been the best hitter in the lineup for Smith County. And he swings at this one and fouls it off, 0-2. And Curtis could take the decision out of Coach Shanks' hand if he's able to get through the next 2 batters. That's 66 pitches. Put that off for another half inning. We'll wait and see. Here comes the 0-2. Almost able to lay off of it was King as he sent that breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2.
So you know the breaking ball is working well. When they're watching it and it falls that far short, they're still watching it the whole way.
One ball, 2 strikes. Curtis kicks and deals the 1-2. Waved at and missed. This one gets away, though, from Allison. Going to be a throw down. He rips it down the line, and he got there not in time. Legging it out. So it'll be a Birdie's Lounge strikeout, and reaching on the wild pitch is going to be Long, or King rather, so he heads down to first. Ty Martin stands in the game-tying run, and he is absolutely the game-tying run as he will stand in here. He's reached on an error and grounded out so far. And that's a break. That was a very close play down there at first. It was a good throw from Allison and a good grab from Wilson. And the first pitch is in there for a strike.
Yeah, he was trying to throw on this side of the bag to the right side of the bag, threw it on the left side, and Wilson did a good job getting to the left side without getting run over as well.
That pitch bounces in, and again, King, you got to be careful down there. Smith County's getting really aggressive on those secondary leads. And Allison and Wilson, they got great chemistry behind the dish over to first base. I can make some people mad here in a second. As the 1-1 comes in, this one's ripped over. It's tailor-made. Shanks flips over to second for 1. The throw to first is in time. The second, 6-4-3, double play of the game. And I said I can make some people mad because King got beat by the throw back on that last play. But it doesn't matter. As the double play is turned, we'll head to the final frame. Upperman holding on to a 3-1 lead. Coverage is presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
Welcome back as we head to the final inning of play here in Carthage. Upperman's lead is 3-1. Back to work goes Jaden Preston. He came in and did a good job. 2 runs came across. They were charged to the starter, Dallas Smith, who the book is closed on. He was good against this explosive Upperman lineup, but they still find themselves in a hole because Upperman's getting a gem of a performance out of Wyatt Curtis on the mound. The question will be, will he come back out for the bottom half, or will they save him to have him available on Tuesday? Chris Worsing, Jujuiano rookie Allison looking for insurance as the Owls defense tries to keep it right where it is. Worsing so far, he's reached on a fielder's choice. Other than that, he's flown out and popped out in this ball game.
Yeah, Smith, the 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, just 2 were earned, yet 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. Pretty good for him. And then you mentioned it, Preston has come on, and the breaking ball has worked pretty well early on, allowed those 2 runs to come across, obviously credited to Smith, but he's done pretty well so far.
First pitch, he ripped off that breaking ball. It misses low, 1-0. That play at first in that last inning, it was close. It was very close.
Very close.
The throw did beat him.
Goose got a
close.
Great look at it.
Comes the 1-0. There's a fastball. The other batter's box for a called strike, 1-1. It's been an interesting day today. Here comes the 1-1 home. There's that slider again. It misses. Worsing lays off. 2-1. Sophomore on the mound, freshman in the box. Players of the future. It's interesting to see the motion for Preston as he kind of starts with his legs way spread out there and then comes into it.
I feel like I'd be off balance doing that.
I would too. 3-1. I'm off balance just walking, so that's my main problem. You see there, he's kind of stepping halfway off the mound and now kicks and deals the 3-1 to Worsing. He swings at this one, fouls it back, and we run full 3-2. Upperman would love to add a run or 2 on here. In a game which they've left 9 runners on the base paths. Credit to Dallas Smith and now Jaden Preston. I keep wanting to call him Jared. Jaden Preston out there making plays. The 3-2. This one, little check swing. It's rolled over towards first. It'll be a foot race here. Preston goes over to cover the bag, though, and the flip is in time to record. Yeah, would have been ball 4. Worsing tried to check it. Went off the barrel.
At least got him to close enough to check at it and obviously put a little piece of the barrel on it. Now Yano will step in, try to get it going here with 1 out.
Jujuiano has grounded out, hit by a pitch, and flown out so far in this contest. Steps in looking for base hit number 1 of his day. There's 5 hits for the Bees, 4 for the Owls. Good first pitch in there for strike 1.
You've seen those Bees batters. They're kind of leaning back a little bit on that breaking ball. Of course, we saw the one with Fallon that when it was a little bit inside. That one fell over the middle.
Next pitch slider, late decision. This one's rolled over. Riley Martin there in time. Loads up. Throw to first is in time to beat Yano by a step. 2 up, 2 down. Preston continuing to throw well. We'll bring up rookie Allison.
That's a good play by Riley Martin as well. It took a few bounces. He had to charge onto it. Obviously, the last couple balls to him he struggled with a little bit. They were tough plays. That one, not an easy one. You've got the speedy Yano. It makes a really good throw to first.
Rookie Allison will stand in here. He's reached on an error, grounded out, and popped out so far. First pitch from Jaden Preston misses outside, ball 1. Quickly back to work. Ripped off that slider, missed a little bit up this time, 2-1. Series with Monterey coming up for Smith County on Monday and Tuesday. Upperman has DeKalb County, the 2-0. This one's flared out into foul territory and out of play. So you had that for Upperman. They didn't have any district games in 7 AAA this past week. They'll get back in, and probably a welcome sight. A place where they haven't lost in a couple of years. Coming right up on 2 full years without a district loss. I remember the last one they had was that ridiculous game in 2022 with Cumberland County. This one's flared out into the Bermuda Triangle area. Coming onto it, the left fielder sticks the glove out to make the catch, and that will retire the side. Last chance for the Owls when we come back, and Wyatt Curtis is beelining right towards the mound. We'll have the finish, potentially, coming up next. Coverage presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Everybody gotta feel that
1 half inning to go. Smith County looking for 2 to tie, 3 to win, and Wyatt Curtis back to work on the mound. I heard a lot about Wyatt Curtis, about how he's gotten even better in the offseason. Through a couple of appearances, you went, I don't know. This Wyatt Curtis has been very, very good today, Jacob.
He's been really solid. He's been working counts, and he's only at 71 pitches right now, getting started in the bottom of the 7th. So he's been through 6 innings, has only allowed the 1 run, just a handful of hits. I mean, he's been really solid today. I think he's at, 7 strikeouts on the day as well, and just the 1 walk.
Yeah, 7 punch-outs, 7 birdies, 11 strikeouts, and this is just his 3rd time through the lineup. That tells you how good he's been. Weston Vance, Riley Martin, Kylan Johnson, 5, 6, 7 due up here. 4 hits so far, 1 error in the field for Upperman defensively. Other than that, it's been clean for Wyatt Curtis. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Only 1 walk issued as well.
Smith County on the 3-game losing streak, Upperman on the 4, so both of them looking for a win.
And for Upperman, you go, yeah, that's a 4-game losing streak. Look at who they've played. It's
Yeah.
the 1-0 pitch coming in. The fastball misses a tick low. 2-0.
Including Smith County.
Exactly. Yeah, there's 4 teams out in Alabama that they played back-to-back-to-back. They won the first game, lost the last 3, including nationally ranked Bob Jones. 2-0. Misses inside, and now Weston Vance probably wants to see a strike. And the tying run, I should say, is on deck in the form of Riley Martin. Here comes the 3-0. That one's right there for a strike. 3-1. Fastball heavy here for Wyatt Curtis. Hadn't thrown the breaking ball a whole lot in this one. Working quickly. Here comes the 3-1. That one waved at and missed him from 3-0. We go to 3-2. Remember this pitch in a couple of minutes. Here comes the 3-2 payoff pitch. This one swung on, hit right at Yano. He fields it cleanly. That's a great play by Juju Yano on a 1-hop. Fires it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, goes back to the one that Ty Martin hit earlier with Petey said was an error, so makes
Petey
that
said
play.
It was an error.
See, that makes Petey look pretty good over there.
There you go. You're right. He can make that play. He does it there. It'll bring up Riley Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out so far. You're just trying to put a base runner on there if you're Smith County. Get that tying run to the plate. Here comes the first pitch from Curtis right there for strike 1. He's still popping the glove with the fastball. Curtis again. This one swung on and missed, and he is throwing downhill now at 0-2.
Yeah, how about that battle back? Went behind 3-0, able to get the 2 strikes, and then really nice play by Yano over there at second.
Pitch number 80 coming home. This one, a good battle there. Riley Martin, he's going to go somewhere. He's just a freshman. I'm not sure exactly what sport it's going to be yet. He's going to go somewhere. Here comes the 0-2. That one missed outside. Not a bad spot to go to with how the zone's been in this game. 1-2.
Pretty good basketball player as well.
The 1-2 coming home. He does the double leg kick. This one sent over into left field, though, and that's going to get down. The tying run does come to the plate. A good piece of hitting there by Riley Martin. His first base hit, 5th of the game for the Owls, and Kylan Johnson, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, has an opportunity here to do some damage.
Yeah, really good opportunity here for Johnson, who moves down to the 7th spot again. Their normal leadoff batter. He's used to getting on base. That's all you're trying to do for Smith County right now. Trailing by 2 runs, you're just trying to get that next batter up to the plate.
Pitch coming in, fastball right there for a strike, and again, that big secondary lead. This time it's Martin. He's got speed out there. You don't want to test rookie Allison, though, unless you've got a great jump. That one rolled over. You're not going to become the second out there trying to steal second. 0-2.
Yeah, especially trailing by 2 runs.
You mainly want to be careful on that throw behind over at first. Curtis ahead 0-2 once again. This time it's Kylan Johnson. TJ Testa's spot on deck. And it is him over there on that turf mat. 0-2. He brought in the breaking ball. This one fouled it off of his leg. So he'll take a moment, walk it off. Tough young man. Runner retreats back to first.
Curtis does a good job, especially with the runner on first base. He just kind of looks at him the whole time to at least make the runner think about that he's going to come over there. And then he also, when he brings his leg up, obviously, he can kind of hold it there for a second longer, too. Right off the inside leg of Johnson there, the left leg.
85 pitches for Wyatt Curtis. 60 have been strikes.
Wow.
That is a good clip. And you're seeing why he signed with ETSU today. 0-2. Delivers in. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Throw behind the runner over at first. The tag is there. Ball game over. Rookie Allison gets up and guns him down at first after the Birdies Lounge strikeout for Wyatt Curtis. And your final score is Upperman 3, Smith County 1.
What a throw by rookie Allison. We've been talking about it all game, how good he had been defensively. Really good pitch from Wyatt Curtis, and rookie Allison says, you know what, why not? Throws it right behind the runner, and that's why you said it too. You kind of prefaced it. You got to be ready with rookie Allison behind the plate, thrown behind the runners, not necessarily there at second base. Obviously, he can gun you down at second base, but you got to get back out of your secondary lead as well.
We welcome you to the South Willow Auto Clinic post-game show. The South Willow Auto Clinic are your hometown auto doctors. Scoring from the game for Smith County, 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error in the field defensively for both teams. Upperman 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error in the field. Wyatt Curtis gets the win on the mound, and he was dominant in this game. A complete game victory. 7 innings pitched, allowed 5 hits, 1 run. It was unearned. 8 strikeouts and 1 walk. In this ball game, he was very, very good offensively. Justin Fallon, 3 for 4 at the plate with a couple of runs batted in. Caden Shanks goes 1 for 3 with a run scored. For Smith County in this game, it was Evan King having a good day at the plate. 2 for 3 with a run scored, but ultimately just 1 run across in the game for the Owls. It's time for your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game. I imagine we're on the same page in this one, Jacob.
Yeah, it's going to be Wyatt Curtis with a nod to Justin Fallon going 3 for 4 with 2 runs driven in. But Wyatt Curtis, tremendous. A complete game, just a 1 run given up, 6 hits only allowed, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts in this one. Wyatt Curtis, we've been talking about it. They're looking for that for sure number 2 behind Caden Shanks. Wyatt Curtis was really good tonight. Today he is your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game.
So Smith County now drops their 4th straight after a 9-0 start. They are 9-4. Upperman snaps a 4-game losing skid, and they get kind of that big non-district victory that they've been looking for as they come on the road and defeat Smith County and get to 9-7 on the campaign. Smith County back in action on Monday when they take on district foe Monterey. Upperman back in action against DeKalb County. That game will be streamed live on the UCR Media Network. Keep your eyes on UpperCumberlandReporter.com for more coverage to come from this game. Goose is out here right now still getting pictures and videos. He's going to try to do a highlight video. Wasn't a ton of scoring in this game. We'll see what kind of magic he can make from this one. We appreciate Nick's Restaurant for being the presenting sponsor of today's game. We'll be back with you on Monday. Enjoy a great sports weekend across this great country. I'm Noah McKay for Jacob Vincent to my left and everybody at UCR. Final score, Upperman 3, Smith County 1. Have a great weekend, everybody.